Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. You're up next on the docket for twin flame messages for the month of April. And so my guides asked me to switch things up. We are in this huge collective portal in preparation for the first wave of twin flame unions. And so I was asked to break down the twin flame journey for each of the zodiac signs. So keep in mind, Aquarius, this could be for any major Aquarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I'm going to get some twin flame messages from your counterpart that you're dealing with. We're going to jump in with some twin flame oracle messages, and then we'll dig in a little bit deeper when it comes to this spiritual journey. What's going to be illuminated in the month of April, and then we will see what needs to come through with the tarot. So let's jump right in, Aquarius, and see what kind of messages need to come through for your twin flame journey. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. Messages for Aquarius, please. So you're dealing with somebody that feels that they're not what you need right now. Quite likely, well, Aquarian energy. This feels Aquarian, so you could be a cross watcher. I could be speaking to a cross watcher. Somebody here was raised to show no emotions, and Aquarian energy can be very detached emotionally. And so maybe that's where somebody feels like they really can't give you what it is that you need at the moment. And so somebody here also doesn't want to lose you, and they know that they kind of need to make a move, but you're dealing with somebody that's wearing a false mask, a false persona, and they feel like you don't really know the real them. And so I also feel this person's life was forever changed the day that they met you, and you're dealing with somebody here that's really trying to get their life together. And so somebody is so afraid. I feel a very deep loving spiritual connection here, Aquarius, and I do think it scares somebody. And so I feel they're having a hard time coming forward and facing you because they're letting their fears take over. And so maybe this is a fear of commitment, because we are talking about somebody here that does want to make you their wife. And so you're definitely dealing with somebody finally facing that divine mirror. I don't think they like what it is that they're seeing. And so I think the question is, April, Aquarius, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Because you're dealing with somebody that completely lost themselves the moment that they lost you. And they can hear you, they can feel you all the time. So there's a lot of telepathy coming through. So maybe this person is coming through in dream space. And I think your person's having a hard time showing the emotions that they have for you. So I do feel something about family. There's definitely some ancestral karma here in focus when it comes to maybe one or both of yours family lineages. And so I do feel with all of these astrological transits playing out, the energies are supporting a huge release of any old attachments in order for this fear to be released. So we'll see what needs to come through with the oracle messages. And there is some blocks here that are needing to be addressed. So there's some negative self-talk. There's negative talk about the connection. And so either your person or you are really spiraling negatively when it comes to some thought patterns here. And so I do feel somebody here needs to get grounded in the present moment. When we stay in the now moment and we just enjoy the journey for what it is with zero expectations, then we can attract this positivity. I do feel somebody within this connection is finally becoming conscious of the journey, going through an awakening, which is going to bring forward a massive change. And so I do feel if things have been difficult, if things have been a little bit challenging the last few months, this is due to some family karma playing out within your lineage. So that's a big focus. Maybe childhood wounding has been a block in this connection. So you might really want to get informed about these astrological transits, all of these cosmic energies. Maybe the energies are also pushing the divine feminine in this connection to maybe learn more about astrology, to learn more about those cosmic roots. But I do feel a major cord cutting, and something around this Libra full moon. I think get ready to expect a miracle, because nothing really is impossible on these journeys. So I do feel a lot of meetings in the fifth dimension, whether this is in meditative state or whether this is in dream state. But I do feel this was a big part in shifting your focus. I do feel the veil of illusion kind of got shattered here. And somebody's coming out of a very stuck energy. They're showing me the Hangman reverse. And so could be Pisces, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Somebody really working on deepening the relationship to their self. And as the feminine in the connection deepens the relationship to herself, this does bring the awakening full circle. Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Aquarius. Well, imparting wisdom. I do feel somebody's ancestors are really watching over this connection. And this is about imparting wisdom, about the lessons learned. And so there's a block when it comes to receiving love. And I'm feeling that is on the feminine side of the connection, because there is a feminine here that is a channeler that definitely can convey messages from the spiritual realm. And there's a need to develop some psychic abilities. And so this is a connection about intuitively sensing and knowing and developing your gifts, opening to receiving the masculine in is what it feels like. I feel in April an advancement with some gifts, Aquarius, and I do feel an alignment. And so as the feminine aligns to her inner truth and integrates all of these facets of self and really gets rooted in her soul's purpose, this allows the deepening of this connection. And so I feel April's going to be a major pivot point. You might have been astral traveling to different spiritual places from past lives as you go through this spiritual rejuvenation of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And April is bringing that divine why, that pivot point, that fork in the road where a decision is going to have to be made. And so April might bring a breakdown in order for a breakthrough within this connection. And so divine feminine, if you've been harnessing and developing your spiritual gifts, if you've been channeling messages, if you've been open to receiving the flow of information and telepathy between you and your counterpart, I do feel your hard work is paying off. And perhaps April is going to bring a rebalancing. So it's like there's all of these blockages between you. And this could just be past baggage. This could be a third party. This could be multiple people between you. But there was an unequal giving and receiving. It's like somebody wanted to be in control. And neither of us are in control of these connections is what I want to say. And so maybe somebody needs to reject another connection. If children have been in the mix, I do feel that might have been a holdup and a hang up when it comes to clearing some family karma, when it comes to your own ancestral lineage. But we're going to see what's going to be illuminated in the month of April, Aquarius, for your twin flame journey. And we got a lesson coming to completion. We've got a karmic lesson coming to completion is what it looks like. So I do feel like a secret new beginning. A secret new beginning. Something is coming full circle in the month of April. And this is what you hoped for. This is what you've wished for. Your hopes and wishes coming true. And I feel somebody has really been withholding coming forward. So maybe somebody has planned a secret vacation. Maybe somebody will be coming in. Maybe your counterpart will be coming in and saying, hey, let's go on a weekend getaway. I feel dropping a lot of past baggage. I feel a lot of Kundalini energy actually rising in this connection. And somebody's really been withholding bringing in an offer, but I feel a huge release in order to regain control. You could be dealing with somebody that's been stuck in a karmic cycle where they've had to go round several times in order to regain control and release a connection. Maybe somebody's stuck in a connection where the other person won't release the grip. But I do feel in dream space this person is coming to you. So there's going to be a challenge and obstacle ahead, but I do feel a higher commitment is coming. So let's jump in with the tarot and see what else needs to come through. Oh my gosh. Somebody's manifested a divine masculine. So we've got a very powerful twin soul connection here. We've got an emperor. The emperor is a boss, a leader, a father. The emperor upright does the right thing for everybody involved. It's not just about himself. It's about everybody involved in this situation. And the magician speaks of as above, so below. So this is a connection that I think you've manifested, you've dreamed of, you've waited for, you've shed the old to bring in the new. This is about mastering the elements. We've got a divine masculine here that I feel is very powerful. And maybe he had his armor on before and he was afraid to open up. But I also feel a divine masculine here that's turned his back on his manipulative ways as well. So could be dealing with an Aries, could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo. But we're going to see what needs to come through. Messages for Aquarius. I think in the past something came to a dead stop, an unexpected halt. Oh, jeez, they're flying out. This is beautiful. Yeah, something came to a dead stop in the past because somebody had to go within, and they had to shed some old beliefs. And so Cancer energy, 8 of Swords. We also got the 10 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups in reversed. Maybe somebody had to go back into a karmic cycle. But this does speak of family legacy. The 4 of Cups reversed, I really like it in reverse because this is a missed opportunity, an overlooked opportunity that very well could have led to a legacy, right? A family legacy. That's ultimate abundance. And so I do feel family karma really hindered this connection. Maybe there was an emotional outburst in the past and somebody was trapped all up in their head, feeling helpless, feeling hopeless. When we're in the 8 of Swords, it's like we got to go into this bubble of our mind to understand all of our distorted perceptions. And this is about getting to the core wound. Family secrets coming to light. High Priestess, Pisces energy, could be dealing with a water sign. And so I do feel a period of blocked communication in order for both of you to heal some negative family dynamics and negative self-talk, to deepen a relationship with yourself, in order for all of these secrets to come out. And I also feel in order to, really understand, I feel a connection where the both of you see exactly through each other's souls. And maybe somebody was afraid of commitment. I do feel fear of commitment, fear of emotions, and I feel a wake-up call. I feel this Libra full moon is bringing in a wake-up call. And if you were dealing with somebody afraid of commitment, well, boy, oh boy, they're rushing in and they're ready to commit now, is what I'm feeling. Maybe somebody's been secretly planning to come in and offer commitment and have that victory. I do feel a union here. April is a possibility for a rebirth, a renewal, a new beginning, a renewal in this connection. And I do feel there is a lot of love here. But you had to go in and heal and learn some karmic lessons. You do see eye to eye. And I feel a purification of a connection here. And maybe after several years of separation, maybe you've been in separation for 4 years, maybe even up to 9 years. But I feel this is a journey that's taken you both to your knees. And I do feel it was about, learning to follow your own advice. Maybe one or both of you got led astray from some poor advice, listening to poor advice, overly reliant on other people's opinions. Or maybe there was, a secret that came out of somebody not being faithful, which led to a shattering of some illusions. And these connections, we go into it and we see this person with their halo. And then when all of the 3D karma kind of comes crashing in, we see them for who they are in that 3D light, right? And it's not always pretty. And so maybe there was like a coming apart, a separation 4 years ago because of some secrets and some lies, or maybe somebody had a lot of options, which left somebody feeling emotionally bankrupt. Maybe somebody got ghosted and left out in the cold. But this was about standing in the light of truth. This is, the Queen of Swords is honest, forthright. This is somebody that is a channeler, that does have a direct connection to the divine, and she speaks the truth. And maybe the feminine in this connection, maybe that's you. You've really found your voice and you've spoken the truth about the imbalances, the lack of investment, and the blockages in this connection, which is going to lead to a new beginning and swift movement forward. Yeah, and now that Emperor is reversed. So, yeah, you were dealing with somebody that really wasn't coming from a place of integrity. They lacked the drive and the inner authority to do the right thing. And I do feel a higher heart activation. And there's that Magician. Yeah, to shed their manipulative ways. Somebody's getting a major wake-up call. in the month of April, and it could lead to a possible renewal after a period of suppression, depression, soul growth, dark night of the soul, because I do feel something came to an abrupt stop in the past. It came to an abrupt halt, and maybe there was a lack of closure, and so somebody felt trapped, right? Needing to understand this lesson. But let's get, we're waiting for a message with the romance angels. So divine timing is at work. I think forgiveness is going to be key, and I think there's going to be an opportunity to get to know each other. Maybe you didn't really know your deepest selves before, because maybe you both had some shedding to do and some growth to do. This is the romance of a lifetime and true love, so I do think get ready to have a heart-to-heart conversation. It might be difficult, but I think somebody's ready to honestly discuss how they feel about you. So very soon, somebody's coming in to express their love. You need to clearly decide, are you ready for this to come to you now, Aquarius? Because yes, this is your soulmate. Yes, this is your person. And somebody I feel is waiting for the go-ahead to make this romantic gesture. And that's what I got for April, Aquarius. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a soulmate reading with me, check out the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.